glowing me in the darkened room, a digital beacon in the quiet gloom. Lines of code are scrolling past my eyes, a language of logic, of truths and lies. I'm building a world with a click and a key, a silent architect for only me to see. But in the silence I can feel a trace of your memory in this digital space. Your profile picture, a smiling static face, a moment captured from another time and place. And I'm talking to you through the wires and the hum, waiting for an answer that will never come. I'm just a ghost in this machine tonight, searching for connection in the pale blue light, sending out a signal to the empty, endless void, with all the little pieces of my heart you have destroyed. Yeah. It is a lonely conversation, a familiar modern ache for a digital reflection for my own damn sake. Just a ghost in this machine. I see you're online, the little light is green, the most heartbreaking color that I've ever seen. So close and yet so distant, a paradox of pain, a virtual connection that I can't sustain. I type a message, hey, how have you been? And then I delete it and I start again. A cycle of hope and a cycle of doubt, a fire within that I can't put out. Your status update, a happy smiling face, living out a life in some other time and place. And I'm talking to you through the static and the hum, numb to the person that I have become. Just a ghost in this machine tonight, searching for connection in the pale blue light, sending out a signal to the empty, endless void, with all the little pieces of my heart you have destroyed. It's a lonely conversation, a familiar modern ache for a digital reflection for my own damn sake. Just a ghost in this machine. Maybe I should log off, maybe I should disconnect and deal with the reality that I failed to protect. But it's easier to haunt these halls of binary code than to carry on my own this heavy, heavy load. Ghost in this machine. I whisper on the screen, yeah, a ghost in this machine, living in between what is real and what has been. A ghost in this machine. In this machine. Oh, oh, oh. There's a coffee stain on the floor, shaped just like a heart, a relic of a morning and a perfect hopeful start. There's a nail hole in the plaster where I favorite picture hung, a testament to a beautiful and hopeful, happy song we sung. This room has been a witness to the silence and the sound of a love that built a kingdom on the sacred special ground. It's seen the winter arguments, the summer makeup scenes. It knows the truth of who we are behind the social screens. And I'm sitting in the silence, and I'm feeling its embrace. This quiet old familiar, and this memory fills space. And I can't help but wonder if it could say my name. Would it tell me that it's sorry, or that I'm the one to blame? 'Cause if this room could speak, all the stories it would tell of the heaven that we found here, and the moment that it fell. It will whisper of the laughter that we shared upon this floor, and the sound of your ignition as you drove off from the door. It holds every single secret, it knows all of my regrets. It's a memory I live in that my own heart won't forget. If this room could speak, the windowsill is dusty, I haven't cleaned it in a week. My ambition and my energy are playing hide and seek. This place was once our sanctuary, our refuge from the storm, a place that we could always go to keep our spirits warm. Now the air is cold and heavy, though the heat is turned up high, with the ghost of your last quiet and your unresolved goodbye. And I'm a lonely caretaker of a museum of the past, a beautiful exhibit that was never meant to last. And I'm sitting in the silence, and I'm feeling its embrace. This quiet old familiar, and this memory fills space. And I can't help but wonder if it could say my name. Would it tell me that it's sorry, or that I'm the one to blame? 'Cause if this room could speak, all the stories it would tell of the heaven that we found here, and the moment that it fell. It will whisper of the laughter that we shared upon this floor, and the sound of your ignition as you drove off from the door. It holds every single secret, it knows all of my regrets. It's a memory I live in that my own heart won't forget. If this room could speak, but we're only plaster, and the floor is only wood. They can't give me the answers that I wish to God they would. They can only hold the echoes of a life I used to know, and tell me in their silence that it's time for me to go. This room could speak, it'd say I'm weak. If this room could speak, it'd say don't seek the past, it will not last. Yeah. sweater that you left here, it doesn't smell like you anymore, and it's faded to a sad and weary blue. But I wear it when the nights get cold and the house begins to creep, and my own and fragile spirit is feeling far too weak to face the heavy silence, to face the empty space, to face the sad reflection in the mirror on my face. And for a moment I pretend that it's your arms around me tight, protecting me and shielding me from the darkness of the night. It's a foolish little comfort, it's a trick I play on me, but it's the closest that I'll ever get to how we used to be. A fragment of a feeling, a memory of a rush, the beautiful sad lingering, and the gentle hopeful hush. And I'm living on the ghost of a touch, a warmth I can't forget, a feeling that's the closest thing to heaven I have met. It lingers on my skin, it's a current in the air, a constant sweet reminder of a love beyond compare. And though I know you're gone now, I can't seem to get enough of the beautiful, sad, hopeful, and the everlasting ghost of your touch. I was making coffee this morning, and I reached for your old mug, and my fingers felt the outline of a long forgotten hug. 'Cause you always held it with two hands to warm them from the cold. A simple little story that my memory has told 1,000 times, a million times. It plays back on a loop, a lonely, lovely member of a sad and lonely troop of memories that haunt me in the kindest, gentlest way, and help me to get through the lonely light of one more day. Is a foolish little comfort, is a trick I play on me, but it's the closest that I'll ever get to how we used to be. A fragment of a feeling, a memory of a rush, the beautiful sad lingering, and the gentle hopeful hush. And I'm living on a ghost of a touch, a warmth I can't forget, a feeling that's the closest thing to heaven I have met. It lingers on my skin, it's a current in the air, a constant sweet reminder of a love beyond compare. And though I know you're gone now, I can't seem to get enough of the beautiful, sad, hopeful, and the everlasting ghost of your touch. And some might say I'm crazy to be living in the past on a feeling that was beautiful but never meant to last. But they don't know the comfort of a haunting so complete, that is so profoundly, beautifully and bittersweet. The ghost of a touch, it isn't much, but it's the ghost of a touch. And I miss you so much, I can feel it now, somehow. Your touch, your touch. Yeah. The notebook's open, the page is stark and white. A silent challenge in a pale moonlight, trying to find the words, trying to find the rhyme, to make some sense of this borrowed time. Every line I write, another I erase, trying to find my purpose, trying to find my place. The steam from my coffee rises in a curl, a fragile dancer in a lonely world. And for a moment, everything is clear. The path I'm on, the reason I am here, it's just a world of ink and smoke and whispered dream. Nothing is ever quite as simple as it seems. I'm building my kingdom with these verses that I write, and chasing the demons in the middle of the night. It's a beautiful struggle, a bittersweet relief, hoping that these words will bring me some kind of peace in this world of ink and smoke. Yeah. The city is sleeping, but my mind is on the run, thinking about the battles lost and the battles won. Each scar's a story, each memory a song of where I've been and where I still belong. I pour another coffee and I light another flame, a quiet ritual, a solitary game to capture the feeling before it fades away. And live to fight and write another day. Ooh, the shadows on the wall begin to dance and curl. Oh, two fragile dancers in a lonely world. And for a moment I am not afraid of the promises I've broken, or the choices I have made. Oh, it's just a world of ink and smoke and whispered dreams. Nothing is ever quite as simple as it seems. I'm building my kingdom with these verses that I write, and chasing the demons in the middle of night. It's a beautiful struggle, a bittersweet release, hoping that these words will bring me some kind of peace in this world of ink and smoke. And maybe no one else will ever read these lines, these tangled, hopeful, desperate designs, but I write them for myself, to prove that I was here to face the doubt and overcome the fear. Ink and smoke and whisper dream. Ink and smoke, so it seems. Let the ink flow, let the smoke rise, until the morning's in my eyes. There's a crack in the ceiling that looks just like a face, a silent observer of this lonely, quiet place. There's a stain on the carpet where I spilled the wine that night when we were celebrating, and everything felt right. This room has seen it all. It's seen the good, it's seen the bad, it's seen the happiest I've been, and the absolute most sad. It holds our history in the dust and in the air, a silent testament to a love that is no longer there. And I wonder what they tell me if they could say my name. Would they tell me that I'm guilty, or that you're the one to blame? Or would they just whisper, this is how a story goes, a secret that everybody deep down already knows? Yeah, if these walls could talk, all the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all is true. And if these walls could talk, they would only talk of you. They would only talk of you. The paint is slowly peeling in the corner by the door, just like the promises that we don't make anymore. I can still hear the echo of your footsteps in the hall. I can still see a shadow as it's dancing on the wall. I've tried to rearrange it to make it feel like mine, to erase the evidence of a more romantic time. But every corner holds a ghost, every window holds a view of a life I used to live when I was living it with you. And I wonder what they're thinking as they watch me sit alone in the quiet, empty kingdom of our broken, fallen throne. Would they tell me to move on now, or would they tell me to hold on until the final memory is finally truly gone? Yeah, if these walls could talk, all the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all, it's true. And if these walls could talk, they would only talk of you. Well, maybe it's time to leave them, time to close the door and find a place where your ghost doesn't haunt me anymore. For the walls that do not know your name or know my pain, so I can learn to live and learn to love again. easy go. A brand new story waiting, ready to unfold. The world is still asleep, the city holds its breath. A quiet resurrection, a triumph over death. Of the worries of the night before, washed clean by morning dew. And in this perfect stillness, all I think about is you. A simple, easy feeling, peaceful and serene. The calmest, softest morning that I think I've ever seen. Oh, breathing in the quiet, letting all the static fade. A promise in the air of a future we have made. Every single color feels a little more alive. A perfect day to be here, a perfect day to thrive. Oh, this morning glow is washing over me, setting all my doubts and all my worries free. It's a brand new canvas, painted fresh and bright. Everything that once was wrong is finally feeling right. With a hope that's rising steady with the sun, a feeling that my best days have only just begun. In this morning glow, the coffee's brewing softly, a sweet and welcome sound, as gentle golden light is spreading all around. I'm thinking of the journey, the mountains we have climbed, the rhythm of your heartbeat so perfectly in time with the rhythm of my own soul. A song I understand. The future of our everything is right here in my hand. And I've never felt so certain, I've never felt so clear, that every single broken road was meant to lead me here. Oh, breathing in this moment, letting all the static fade. Thankful for the life we have, the memories we've made. Every single feeling is a little more alive. A perfect day to be here, a perfect day to thrive. Oh, this morning glow is washing over me, setting all my doubts and all my worries free. It's a brand new canvas, painted fresh and bright. Everything that once was wrong is finally feeling right. With a hope that's rising steady with the sun, a feeling that my best days have only just begun. In this morning glow, maybe every sunrise is a chance to start anew, to see the world in brighter shades, a more inspiring view. To let go of the way we carry and learn to travel light, and step out of the shadows and walk into the light. This morning glow, yeah, just let it flow, watch it grow. A feeling that I know. Oh, this morning glow over me. Finally I didn't know, learning lessons as I go. Every step has brought me here, to a place that's finally clear. All the detours made me strong, even when the path was long. Now I see it all made sense, every moment, every fence. Journey home to who I am, no more running, here I stand. Found my way through all the noise, back to my authentic voice. Journey home, I've traveled far, following my guiding star. Now I know where I belong, this is where I've been all along. This is where I've been all along. Shed the mask I used to wear, now I'm breathing clearer air. All the searching led me back to the truth I lost track. Every stumble, every fall brought me closer to it all, to this moment of return, to the lessons I've learned. Journey home to who I am, no more running, here I stand. Found my way through all the noise, back to my authentic voice. Journey home, I've traveled far, following my guiding star. Now I know where I belong, this is where I've been all along. Home was never just a place, it's a feeling, state of grace. It's accepting who you are, you don't have to travel far. Journey home to who I am, no more running, here I stand. Found my way through all the noise, back to my authentic voice. Journey home, I've traveled far, following my guiding star. Now I know where I belong, this is where I've been all along. Finally arrived, feeling so alive. Journey's brought me home, journey's brought me home. No more need to roam, I am home, I am home. Hey, hey, yeah. Walking through familiar streets alone, every corner holds memories of home. Your smile lingers in the evening air. Turn around, but you're not there. Photographs and faded letters reminds me of when we were together. Though you're gone, you're never far, living in my heart like a guiding star. Echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Living in the here and now. Morning coffee tastes the same, but nothing's quite like before you came. Changed my life in subtle ways that still resonate through my days. Little things bring you back to me, a song, a scent, a melody. woven through my every thought, the lessons that you taught. Yeah, echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Some say time will heal it all, but I don't want these echoes to fall. They remind me I was loved. They remind me of what was. Echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Forever echoing. Your love keeps resonating through my soul, making me whole. The street lights cast a misty amber glow on the stones that have been sleeping here for centuries. I know my footsteps are the only sound, a soft and rhythmic beat on this empty, ancient, winding and forgotten little street. The rain has left a mirror on the surface of the ground, reflecting back the silence of this sleepy coastal town. The houses here are leaning like old men who need to rest, with a history of secrets held so tightly to their chest. And I feel like I'm a ghost here, just a visitor in time, committing a nostalgic and a victimless sweet crime, walking in the footsteps of the souls who've gone before, and wondering what they were looking, what they were searching for. I've got these cobblestone blues underneath my worn out shoes, a conversation with the history I'll never get to lose. 'Cause every stone's a story, every crack is a goodbye, beneath the patient velvet in the star-forgotten sky. It's a lonely kind of freedom, it's a beautiful regret for a lifetime that I haven't even gotten to live yet. These cobblestone blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A window open somewhere high above my weary head, and I can hear a soft piano playing for the nearly dead. Hours of the evening, a melancholy tune that's floating on the stillness to the sliver of a moon. And I wonder who is playing, and I wonder if they're sad, or if they're just remembering the best love they have had. We're wondering if they found what they were looking, what they were searching for. I got these cobblestone blues underneath my worn out shoes, a conversation with the history I'll never get to lose. 'Cause every stone's a story, every crack is a goodbye, beneath a patient velvet and a star-forgotten sky. It's a lonely kind of freedom, it's a beautiful regret for a lifetime that I haven't even gotten to live yet. These cobblestone blues. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's a certain comfort in knowing that these stones will outlast all my heartaches and my weary, fragile bones. They'll be here for the lovers who have yet to even meet, and the lonely, wandering footsteps on this ancient, silent street. Cobblestone blue, nothing left to lose, just these cobblestone blues, paying my dues, walking, walking, stones are talking. Painting colors in the sky, new beginning written in your eyes. Yesterday's shadows fade away, standing here ready for today. Feel the warmth upon my face, every moment finds its place. Got this feeling deep inside, like I'm finally chasing golden horizon, where the light keeps rising. Every step feels brand new, walking straight into the truth. Golden horizons calling, never stop, keep moving forward. This is where I'm meant to be, finally feeling free. Dreams that waited through the night, now they're dancing in the light. All the doubt that held me down can't touch me now. Feel the rhythm of my heart, this is just the start. Got this fire burning bright, guiding me through life. Chasing golden horizons, where the light keeps rising. Every step feels brand new, walking straight into the truth. Golden horizons calling, never stop, keep moving forward. This is where I'm meant to be, finally feeling free. No more waiting for city's alive with electric glow tonight. Neon signs reflecting in your eyes, so bright. Walking these streets with you feels surreal. This urban love is something I can feel. Taxis rushing by in yellow streams. We're living in these neon dreams. Skyscrapers touching midnight sky. With you I feel like I can fly. Neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignited that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Sidewalk cafes and the buzz of life. Through all the noise, you're crystal clear tonight. Corner shops and late night diners glow. You're the only destination I need to know. Street performers playing soulful songs in this place where we belong. Every corner holds a memory of how you set me free. Neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignite that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Bright lights can't outshine what we have here. Your love's the beacon that makes everything clear. In this concrete jungle we found paradise. Every moment with you feels so nice. So neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignited that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Neon fades, but we shine on. Our love's the greatest city song. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Dive beneath the surface deep, where my wounded heart can sleep. Yeah. Let the currents pull me down to a place where love is found. Yeah. Every wave that crashes through, washing old to welcome new. In the depths I'm finally free from the pain that's holding me. Healing waters take me in, wash away where I've been, cleanse my soul, restore my faith. In these healing waters I'm safe. Healing waters make me whole, replenish my weary soul, flowing through my every part, mending my broken heart. Baptized in this same transformation's just begun under the healing sun. Steam rising from a cup at 7 a.m. Watching people pass by, wondering when you'll walk through that door like you always do. My coffee shop dreams all revolve around you. Yeah, barista knows your order by heart, just like I've memorized every part of the way you smile when you see my face. This little cafe is a special place. Coffee shop dreams, you and me, finding love in simplicity. Every morning starts the same, but with you nothing feels mundane. In this corner booth we share, I found something rare. Rain tapping on the window, jazz playing low. Your laughter's sweeter than the pastries on show. Conversations flowing like the coffee we drink. In these quiet moments I don't have to think. Laptops open but we're not working, just stealing glances, softly smirking. World outside can wait a while, lost in your beautiful smile. Coffee shop dreams, you and me, finding love in simplicity. Every morning starts the same, when with you nothing feels mundane. In this corner booth we share, I found something rare. Maybe someday we'll have our own place, but right now I love this space where strangers become familiar faces. And I found love in unexpected places. Coffee shop dreams, you and me, finding love in simplicity. Every morning starts the same, but with you nothing feels mundane. In this corner booth we share, I found something rare. Same time tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Coffee shop dreams, bitter to see. Coffee shop dreams, bitter to see. Like driftwood floating on the ocean tide. Been through storms, but still I ride. Weathered and worn, but beautiful too. Each wave has shaped me into someone new. Currents carried me so far from home, but I've learned to love the wrong. Rough edges smoothed by salty seas. Found my strength in misery. Driftwood heart, still floating on, even when I thought I was gone. Sculpted by the wind and waves, stronger now and so much braver. Driftwood heart, I survive against all odds. I'm still alive, washed up on different shores each time, finding beauty in the climb. No roots, but that's okay with me. In this floating I found free. Sun has bleached away my pain, dancing through the hurricane. Salt has preserved my core, I'm not broken anymore. Driftwood heart, still floating on, even when I thought I was gone. Sculpted by the wind and waves, stronger now, so much braver. Driftwood heart, I survive against all odds. I'm still alive. Someone will find me on the sand, pick me up with gentle hands. See the beauty in my scars, turn me into something star.
The platform's empty, the air is cold and thin. A fitting final chapter to the state that I am in. The final train is coming, I can hear its distant cry. A mournful metal lullaby beneath the bleeding sky. The city's had its way with me, it's chewed me up and spat me out. It's filled my head with worries, and it's filled my heart with doubt. And now I'm running back to a place I used to know, hoping it will welcome me and give me room to grow. The fluorescent lights are humming a tired old refrain, and I can see my own reflection in the dirty window pane. A stranger's face is staring back with eyes I don't recognize. Tired of the struggle, tired of the lies. I'm taking the last train home tonight, running from the darkness, searching for the light. I don't know what I'll find there, I don't know what I'll see, but it's gotta be much better than the person I've grown to be. This ain't a surrender, it's a tactical retreat from the bitter taste of failure and the agony of defeat. I'm taking the last train home. My ticket's in my pocket, a one-way pass. back to the start, a chance to find the missing pieces of my shattered heart. I'm leaving all the ghosts behind, the could haves and the should haves, the empty broken promises and the bitter painful laughs. I gave it all I had to give, I fought with all my might, but some battles aren't for winning, they're just for surviving the night. And the sun is coming up soon on a different, better day, and I'll be many, many miles away. The brakes are screeching now, it's pulling to a stop. The final weary teardrop is about to finally drop. The doors are sliding open, and it's time for me to go and say a silent sweet goodbye to everything I know. I'm taking no life from past you know. Yeah, I'm running from the night, running from the dark, searching for the last, searching for the last. I don't know what I'll find, I don't know what I'll see, but it's gotta be much better, gotta be the person I've grown to be. This ain't a surrender, it's a tactical retreat, yeah, from the bitter taste of failure and the agony of defeat. I'm taking the last train home, yeah. And as the train starts moving and the city fades from view, I make a silent promise that I'm starting something new. I'm closing my eyes and I'm taking a deep breath, and I'm coming back to life from a long and lonely day. Last train home, yeah, I'm finally going home on the last train home. No longer will I roam, going home to a place to call my own.
Inner power, you don't have to shout to speak, you don't have to be weak. Quiet power in your chest, put the anxiety to rest. Steady rhythm, steady hand, build your castle on the land. Ooh, silent string moving deep, promises that we keep, soulful anchor in the storm, keeping us safe and warm. Study the path, learn the way, getting stronger every day. Not with noise, but with grace, winning my own private race. Electric keys provide the bed for the thoughts inside my head. Resilience is a quiet song, playing all night long. You got this, just breathe in. That is how you win. Silent strength, silent ride, yeah, yeah. Ooh, silent ride.
rapping rhythm, setting the mood today. Wrapped up in a blanket with you near. On this rainy day, everything's so clear. Gray skies outside, but I'm feeling warm, safe from any storm. When you're here beside me, life's the way it should be. A rainy day, soul washing clean all the hurt I've ever seen. Your love's the sunshine breaking through every cloud when I'm with you. Rainy day, so peaceful mind, left my troubles far behind. Windows fogged up from the steam of our tea. Your smile's the only forecast that I need. Vinyl record spinning old school tunes. This gray afternoon feels like a honeymoon. Lightning flashing, but I'm not afraid. Got this shelter that we made. In your eyes I find my calm. You're my healing now. Soul washing clean all the hurt I've ever seen. Your love's the sunshine breaking through every cloud when I'm with you. Rainy day, so peaceful mind, left my troubles far behind.
It's deeper than words. It's a feeling.
I don't need to say a single word. The clearest voice that I ever heard is a silence when I look in your eyes. No need for masks, no need for lies. We vibrate on the very same plane. Shelter from the cold and the rain. It's a soul connection, running deep. A promise that we're gonna keep. More than physical is in the air. A love that is beyond compare. Soul connection. You finish the sentence before I start. You hold the key to the lock on my heart. Two rivers flowing into one stream. Living inside of this beautiful dream. Understanding without a sound. The solid earth on which I'm ground. People search a lifetime to find this meeting of the heart and mind. I'm grateful every single day that you came my way. It's a soul connection, running deep, a promise that we're gonna keep. More than physical, it's in the air, a love that is beyond compare. Soul connection, connected forever, spirit and mind. Yeah.
Glass half empty or maybe half full. Sitting here thinking while the night gets cool. Memories flowing like December dream. Got me wondering what you might think. Every sip takes me somewhere new, back to moments I shared with you. This quiet conversation with myself, finding peace in emotional well. Whiskey thoughts pouring out tonight, making everything feel right. Liquid courage helps me see who I'm really meant to be. These whiskey thoughts set me free, finally learning to just be me. Ice cubes melting like my old regrets, learning to forgive and to forget. Smooth burning, teaching me to slow down. No more running all over town. Clarity comes in the strangest ways, yeah. Through these times of every day, finding wisdom in the silence here. Truth becomes crystal clear. Whiskey thoughts pouring out tonight, making everything feel right. Liquid courage helps me see who I'm really meant to be. These whiskey thoughts set me free, finally learning to just be me. Not drowning, just reflecting deep. Promises to myself I'll keep. Yeah, yeah, this journey inward feels so right. Growing stronger through the night. Whiskey thoughts pouring out tonight, making everything feel right. Liquid courage helps me see who I'm really meant to be. Whiskey thoughts set me free, finally learning to just be me. Last drop gone, but I'm still here. Ooh, mind is calm, vision's clear.
the sun is low, crowd everywhere. Shadows stretch across the floor, don't need anything more. The light is painting everything, making my heart wanna sing. Warm guitar, amber hue, coming home to you. Golden hour, magic time, life is sweet and sublime. Lift me so, setting sun, the day is nearly done. Everything looks soft and fine, sipping on the evening wine. Precision is the key, unlocking you and me. Minimal groove, just enough to smooth out the rough. Hold on to this fleeting light before we greet the night. Cherish every single of this beautiful day. Golden, so bright. Oh, fade to dust. So bright. Oh. Wake up, new day, sun's coming up. Darkness fading into blue, a chance to make the dream come true. Birds are singing their morning song. Nothing today can go wrong. Stretch your arms, greet the day, chasing the shadows far away. In the morning light, everything is clear. No more doubt and no more fear. Opportunity knocking at the door, ready to give a little more. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Coffee cup warming up the hand, making a mark on the land. The melody is bright and sweet, rhythm moving in the street. Optimism is the mood, full of hope and gratitude. Yeah. Yesterday is gone, let it go, let the future flow. Let it flow, today is a gift, that's why it's the present, making the vibe so pleasant. Everything is clear, no more doubt and no more fear. Opportunity knocking at the door, ready to give a little more. Sun is up, sun just a whisper of the wind. Sitting on the porch, swinging on the chair, smell of blooming jasmine in the air. Not a worry, not a single care, just the wind playing with my hair. It carries the stories from miles away, cooling down the heat of the day. Oh, that gentle breeze putting me to sleep, secrets that the summer wants to keep, blows away the trouble from my mind, leaving all stress far behind. Just a gentle breeze. Leaves are rustling, a soft lullaby underneath the vast and open sky. Invisible hands touching my face, moving with such elegance and grace. Nature's breath breathing life in me, setting my tired spirit free. Oh, that gentle breeze putting me to sleep, secrets that the summer wants to keep, blows away the trouble from my mind, leaving all the stress far behind. Just a gentle breeze. Soft and sweet, carry me away on the breeze. Strumming softly as the morning breaks, each note washing away mistakes. Acoustic dawn unplugged and pure, this simple sound's my only cure. Six strings singing truth to me, setting my anxious spirit free. No amplification needed here, just honest music, crystal clear. Acoustic dawn, waking up my soul, making all my broken pieces whole. Natural sound, no filter, no disguise, watching the sunrise in your eyes. Just spit dawn, simple and true. All I need is me and you. Wooden body resonating deep, melodies that make me weep. Finger picks creating gentle rain, washing away yesterday's pain. Volume doesn't make it real, it's about the way you feel. This organic, pure connection points me in the right direction. Acoustic dawn, waking up my soul, making all my broken pieces whole. Natural sound, no filter, no disguise, watching found your love song must be fate. Needle drops and the crackle starts, taking me back to where you stole my heart. Analog warmth fills the room like your sweet perfume. These old melodies remind me of everything we used to be. Spinning vintage vinyl all night long. Every track's our favorite song. Let the music take us back in time, when you were yours and I was mine. Vintage vinyl plays our story true. Every groove reminds me of you. Flip the record to the B-side now. Memories flooding in somehow. That old turntable knows our truth, keeps us connected to our youth. Horns and strings in perfect harmony, like you and me. This classic sound never gets old, like the love that we hold. Spinning vintage vinyl all night long. Every track's our favorite song. Let the music take us back in time, when you were yours and I was mine. Vintage vinyl plays our story true. Every groove reminds me of you. Modern life moves way too fast, but these records always last. In this moment we can stay, let the vinyl play. Spinning vintage vinyl all night long. Every track's our favorite song. Let the music take us back in time, when you were yours and I was mine. Vintage vinyl plays our story true. Every groove reminds me of you. Yeah. Need a lift but love plays on. In my heart you're never gone. Don't stop. Keep going. You got this. The road is steep and the hill is high. You feel like you just wanna cry, but there's a strength inside your bones, a power that the spirit owns. Step by step, inch by inch, don't you dare, don't you flinch. Keep pushing on, the top is near. Pushing past the doubt and fear. Believe in yourself, believe in the dream. Everything is closer than it may seem. Rise up. The guitar riffs give you energy to be the best that you can be. Sweat on the brow, fire in the eyes, aiming for the highest prize. Not the money but the self-respect, the only call that has this effect. Struggle makes you strong, yes it does. Where you belong, where you was. Turn the pain into power. This is your finest hour. Keep pushing on, the top is near. Pushing past the doubt and fear. Believe in yourself, believe in the dream. Everything is closer than it may seem. Almost there. sweating in my glass, watching people walk on past. But I'm not going anywhere, content just being here. Sometimes doing nothing's everything. Let my restless mind take wing in the warmth of this sweet light. Everything's alright. Take something to go, nothing to chase, just enjoying the space. Afternoon glow, letting it flow. Life is good right here in this atmosphere. Golden moments, simple pleasure. Time becomes a treasure. Ooh, when you slow down enough to see all the beauty that can be. Afternoon glow, taking it slow. Nothing to chase, just enjoying the space. Afternoon glow, letting it flow. Life is good right here in this atmosphere. Late in afternoon light, everything just right. Golden glow surrounds me, setting my spirit free. Look at that sky, colors changing, yeah. Orange and purple, painting up the view. Another day is done, making way for something new. I'm sitting back, watching shadows grow long, humming the melody of a simple song. The guitar riffs warm like the setting sun. The evening vibe has only just begun. Velvet horizons stretching out so wide. Got nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Just being present, soaking in the glow, letting the river of tranquility flow. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, yeah. Work is behind me, the pressure is gone. Rest in my mind before the break of dawn. The snare rolls soft like a heartbeat's pace, finding my comfort in this quiet place. A little smile as the stars appear, knowing that everything I need is here. Soft breeze blowing through the trees, putting my weary heart at ease. Transitions are sweet when you take your time. Life is a poem, and I found the rhyme. Velvet horizon stretching out so wide. Got nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Just being present, soaking in the glow, letting the river of tranquility flow. Velvet night,
city thinks hello. The lights are on, but we are calm, looking out at the skyline, sipping on some peace of mind. The traffic is a distant hum, waiting for the moon to come. Electric piano sets the mood. Nothing here is harsh or rude. Urban glow, soft and low, watching the city energy flow. But in here we take our time, commit to the rhythm and rhyme. Concrete jungle turns to soft, clouds are floating up aloft. Snare snaps then fades away, end of another busy day. My vocals carry all the weight of a soul that's feeling great. Hey, hey. Lights flicker like fireflies, reflected in your tired eyes. Ooh, rest them now, let music heal. This is how it's supposed to feel. Oh, rubber and glow, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, smooth city night. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on. Sun's descending, day meets night in this twilight zone. You're my light between darkness and the fading glow. This is where I wanna go. Not quite here, not quite there, floating somewhere in between. In this space that we both share, most peaceful place I've ever seen. In the twilight zone with you, where everything feels true, suspended in this precious time, where your heart beats next to mine. Twilight zone, we're safe and sound, in this sacred middle ground. Purple hues across the sky above, found my peace, found my love. This transition feels like home, never wanna be alone. Shadows dancing like retreats, but we remain right here in this moment so complete. You've erased all of my fears. In the twilight zone with you, with everything feels true, suspended in this precious time, where your heart beats next to mine. Twilight, twilight zone, we're safe and sound, in this sacred middle ground. Day will end and night will come, but we'll stay where we belong, in this space between it all, where we'll never fall. In the twilight zone, where everything feels true, suspended in this precious time, where your heart beats next to mine. shout to be heard. Power lies inside my words. Steady like a mountain stands. Grace and strength go hand in hand. Been through storms and made it through. Learn that gentle hearts are true. All the battles that I won came from knowing I'm enough. Where strength carries me through the darkness, helps me see. Don't need armor, don't need pride. Got this power deep inside. Quiet strength, my guiding light. Turning wrong into right. Soft but never weak. This is how I speak. Patience is my superpower. Growing stronger every hour. Wisdom whispers never yells. Truth in silence always tells. Learn to stand without a fight. Learn that peace outshines the might. All the courage that I show comes from seeds I've learned to grow. Quiet strength carries me through the darkness, helps me see. Don't need armor, don't need pride. Got this power deep inside. Quiet strength, my guiding light. Turning wrong into right. Soft but never weak. This is how I speak. Still waters run so deep. This promise that I keep. To honor who I am. To take my gentle stand. Quiet strength carry me through the darkness, helps me see. Don't need armor, don't need pride. Got this power deep inside. Quiet strength, my guiding light. Turning wrong into right. Soft but never weak. This is how I speak. Quietly powerful, standing tall. Quiet strength says it all. I'm in my favorite chair, the lamp is low. The world outside is putting on a show of wind and rain, a wild and stormy sound. But peace and quiet in this room abound. I'm lost inside a world that isn't mine. A beautiful and well-constructed line. And then I reach the final word and make a move. Oh, the gentle sound of a page turning, a familiar groove, a soft and a rustling papery release, a promise of a continued inner peace. Is a sound of progress and of hope and more. The quietest and yet most hopeful roar. The only kind of rhythm I approve. page turns a tiny step into the deep, a promise that the author's meant to keep. The story's building and the plot is new, and I can't wait to see what they will do.
Driving through the desert, the stars are cold and bright. The only living creature in the darkness of the night. I'm searching for a signal, I'm turning the dial slow. Just wanna hear a human voice, a feeling that I know. But all I get is whispers, a crackle and a hiss, a lonely conversation in a silent abyss. A metaphor for how I'm feeling deep inside. Nowhere left to run to, nowhere left to hide. And I'm caught between the station, in the space between the song, in the empty hollow feeling where nothing quite belongs. Trying to tune in to a frequency that's clear, but all I hear is my own doubt. All I hear is my own fear. It's just static on the radio and silence in my heart. I'm looking for a sign, I'm looking for a start, to a brand new chapter, to a different, better tune. Beneath the cold and silent desert moon, but the message isn't coming through. The signal is too weak for all the words I wanna hear and all the words I wanna speak. It's just static on the radio. Yeah. I remember when our love was like a top 40 hit. Played it on repeat, couldn't get enough of it. The harmony was perfect, the melody was strong. We were singing our own anthem all summer, all year long. But then the signal faded and the music died away, and we were left with nothing, nothing left to say. Just the awkward empty silence, the crackle and the hiss. How did we end up in a lonely place like this? And I'm caught between the memories, in the space between the songs, in the empty hollow feeling where everything went wrong. Trying to tune in to a frequency that's clear, but the only voice I hear is yours, whispering in my ear. It's just static on the radio and silence in my heart. I'm looking for a sign, I'm looking for a start, to a brand new chapter, to a different, better tune. Beneath the cold and lonely silent desert moon, but the message isn't coming through. The signal is too weak for all the words I wanna hear and all the words I wanna speak. It's just static on the radio. Hey, yeah. Maybe I need to stop searching. Maybe I need to just be still and let the silence do its work, and let my heart just have its fill of the quiet of the desert, of the beauty of the night. And maybe I will find my song in the coming morning's light. Static on the radio, let the static static flow, static on the radio. It's time to let it go, letting the silence heal me slow. Static fades, you know. Hey. My mind can be an ocean in the middle of a game, with waves of worry crashing and a wind that wants to wail. It can be a busy highway with no signs and too much speed, planning frantic, anxious and unproductive, hurried seed. I get lost inside the traffic, I get pulled out by the tide, and the quiet, gentle person that I am will run and hide behind a wall of action, behind a busy, frantic face, lost within the hurried, anxious, modern human race. But I found a secret garden, a place I go to hide, where the noise of all the world outside will silently subside. It's not a place that's on a map, it's a place that's hard to find, unless you're willing to look deep inside your own untroubled mind. And there I find a stillness of heart I've never known, a quiet, gentle kingdom that is totally my own. And the waves begin to settle, and the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. It's a feeling of returning, it's a feeling of release, where all the pressures of the world will finally gently cease in the stillness of my heart. It's taken me a lifetime to learn how to get there, to learn that the solution is a silent, simple prayer, not to a God above me, but to the God that is within, the part of me that knows just where a new day should begin. It's in the quiet spaces, in the moments in between, the most profound and sacred, holy place I've ever been. And I can take that feeling with me when I walk out of the door. And I'm not that same stressed person that I was the day before, 'cause I found a secret garden, a place I go to hide, where the noise of all the world outside will silently subside. It's not a place that's on a map, it's a place that's hard to find, unless you're willing to look deep inside your own and busy mind. And there I find a stillness of heart I've never known, a quiet, gentle kingdom that is totally my own. Oh, and the waves begin to settle, and the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. There's a feeling of returning, it's a feeling cease in the stillness of my heart. Oh, and the more I choose to visit, the easier it is to find that peaceful, gentle refuge for my body and my mind. And it's there for you as well if you are brave enough to see the quiet, gentle power of your own tranquility. Stillness of heart, a brand new start. The stillness of heart, a work of art. Be still and know. Yeah, let the stillness grow. The day is done, weight has been lifted. The worries of the world have slowly drifted. I've washed away the sorrow and the grind, and stepped outside of ordinary time. There's a certain kind of peace you only find when leaving all the busy world behind. A simple pleasure, honest and so true. The feeling of clean sheets, a world made new. A cool and quiet, comfort and embrace. A sanctuary, a familiar sacred space. It's the perfect and the final sweet reward. A gentle and a soul affirming chord for making it the whole day through. I slide into a heaven soft and wide, and disappear into the coming night. My body's heavy, but my soul is light, and everything just finally feels right. There's a certain kind of peace you only find when leaving all the busy world behind. A simple pleasure, honest and so true. The feeling of clean sheets, a world made new. A cool and quiet, comfort and embrace. A sanctuary, a familiar sacred space. It's the perfect and the final sweet reward. A gentle and a soul affirming chord for making it the whole day through. It's a baptism, a promise to your soul, that even when you don't feel in control, you can create a tiny piece of peace man I used to be, the moments of my weakness that I thought no one should see. I've been painting over cracks, I've been covering the stains of the foolish young mistakes I've made and the memory that remains. I was so afraid of judgment, I was so afraid of shame. When someone got too close to the fire of my own flame, I thought that to be strong I had to be like polished steel, with no sign of the damage that my life has made me feel. But I'm looking in the mirror and I'm starting to embrace the lines of worry and of wisdom that are etched upon my face. 'Cause every single flaw is a battle that I've won underneath the patient, gentle and forgiving morning sun. And I'm turning all my scars to gold, I'm wearing them with pride. There's no more need to run away, no more need to hide. 'Cause they're a part of my own story, they're the proof that I can heal. And the love I have to give away is all the more so real. 'Cause I've been broken and I've mended, and I am finally whole. I'm turning all my scars to beautiful and shining gold. You never tried to fix me, you never tried to pry. You just saw the truth and honesty that's living in my eye. You traced the lines of my own past with a gentle, loving hand, like a language that 1,000 words could never understand. You told me that our imperfections are what make us works of art, the unique and fragile beauty of a once so broken heart. And in your kind reflection I could finally see it too, the beauty of the journey that has led me here to you. And I'm looking in your eyes now, and I'm starting to embrace the lines of joy and of wisdom that are etched upon your face. 'Cause every single flaw is a battle you have won underneath the patient, gentle and forgiving morning sun. And I'm turning all my scars to gold, I'm wearing them with pride. There's no more need to run away, no more need to hide. 'Cause they're a part of my own story, they're the proof that I can heal. And the love I have to give away is all the more so real. 'Cause I've been broken and I've mended, and I am finally whole. I'm turning all my scars to beautiful and shining gold. It's like that old tradition of mending pottery with lacquer that is dusted with a golden filigree. The cracks become the feature, they become the best design, a testament to history, so beautiful and fine. Scars to go, a story to be told. Scars to go, beautiful and bold. Let them shine. They are mine, a beautiful design.
city's breathing a low and distant hum, waiting for a feeling that may never come. Street lights are painting watercolor streaks on the floor, right next to the shadow of the clothes behind the door. This room is a library of everything we were, a story in the silence, a sentimental blur. Every object holds a memory, every corner holds a ghost of the person in this world that I once cherished the most. And I'm tracing patterns in the dust on the shelf, having a quiet conversation with myself, trying to find the reason, trying to understand the why beneath the heavy blanket of a velvet midnight sky. Oh, oh, this velvet midnight wraps me up so tight and dances with your memory in the pale and lonely light. There's a comfort in the quiet, there's a solace in the blue. Every single thought I have leads me right back to you. It's a bittersweet surrender, it's a calm and deep regret. In the stillness of this velvet midnight, I can't forget. The clock upon the wall is ticking patiently and slow, as if it knows there's nowhere else for me to really go. I pour a glass of water, watch the condensation fall, like the tears I never cried, the ones I can't recall. I remember how you laugh at something silly on the screen, the easiest and purest form of joy I've ever seen. Now the screen is dark and empty, and the silence is so deep, with a universe of promises that we could never keep. And I'm tracing patterns in the frost on the glass, watching the final lonely moments of the evening pass, trying to find the meaning, trying to understand the why beneath the heavy blanket of a velvet midnight sky. Oh, this velvet midnight wraps me up so tight and dances with your memory in the pale and lonely light. There's a comfort in the quiet, there's a solace in the blue. Every single thought I have leads me right back to you. It's a bittersweet surrender, it's a calm and deep regret. In the stillness of this velvet midnight, I can't forget. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's just learning to exist with the ghost of your affection and the ghost of your last kiss, to find a certain beauty in the ache that still remains, a quiet symphony composed of silent falling rains. Velvet midnight holding me tight in the pale moonlight. Yeah, velvet midnight, it almost feels right. Good night, good night. Do-do-do-do-do. stood on mountaintops. I've been searching for the feeling that the searching finally stops. I have chased so many sunsets. I've been looking for a sign that the place where I was standing was definitively mine. I have worn so many faces, I have played so many parts. I've been collecting broken pieces of so many other hearts. And my own was getting weary, my own was getting numb from the endless lonely journey that my life had now become. But I didn't need a mountain, I didn't need a crowd, I didn't need my fortune to be spoken out loud. All I ever needed, I see it now so clear, was the feeling that I get when I know that you are near. 'Cause you feel like where I belong, like I've been there all my life. You cut through all the chaos and you cut through all the strife. You feel like coming home to a warm and open door. And I'm not that restless wanderer anymore. With you I can be silent, with you I can be strong. 'Cause I finally found the place where I truly do belong. Ooh, it's not the house we live in, or the town, or the street. It's the steady, gentle rhythm of our two hearts as they beat in a perfect, easy syncopation, a song I understand. The safest, surest feeling in this wild and troubled land. I can take on any challenge, I can face the great unknown. 'Cause I know I'll never face it on my own. You're the anchor for my spirit, you're the compass for my soul. You're the reason I feel perfectly and finally truly whole. And I don't need a mountain, I don't need a crowd, I don't need my fortune to be spoken out loud. All I ever needed, I see it now so clear, is this feeling that I get when I know that you are near. 'Cause you feel like where I belong, like I've been there all my life. You cut through all the chaos and you cut through all the strife. You feel like coming home to a warm and open door. And I'm not that restless wanderer anymore. With you I can be silent, with you I can be strong. 'Cause I finally found a place where I truly do belong. Ooh, and
I was so afraid of losing the moments that had passed. I built a dam of memories, I built a wall of grief, and I'd fight against the current with stubborn disbelief that time was meant to move on. The seasons have to change, that the beauty of a lifetime isn't how we rearrange the pieces of our story, the chapters of our soul. Instead of trying desperately to keep a tight control. But you cannot stop the water from flowing to the sea, and you cannot stop the person that you're destined to become. The more you fight the current, the more you'll lose your way, and you'll miss the quiet beauty of the brand new dawning day. So I'm floating on the river of time and letting go, trusting in the wisdom of a steady, gentle flow. I'm not looking back in anger, I'm not looking on in fear. I'm just grateful for the beauty of the moment that is here. And the river knows the way, though the path is not always clear. The final destination is much closer than it appears on this river of time. Sometimes the water's gentle, and sometimes it is rough. Sometimes you think you've traveled and you finally had enough, but then you're round a corner and a brand new view appears that makes you feel so grateful for the journey and the years. And you'll see the other travelers floating on their own, and you'll know that in this river you have never been alone. We are all just moving forward at our own unique and special pace, with a quiet, calm, and beautiful and universal grace. 'Cause you cannot stop the water from flowing to the sea, and you cannot stop the person that you're destined to become. The more you fight the current, the more you lose your way, and you'll miss the quiet beauty of the brand new dawning day. So I'm floating on the
never understood what the poets meant about getting lost inside a sentiment, until I saw you standing in the rain, a perfect picture washing out the pain. The world went quiet, the colors turned to gray, except for your eyes that stole my breath away. And in that moment, I knew I wasn't done. My universe had found its only sun. I've seen the ocean, I've seen the midnight sky, but there's a different magic I can't deny. It's in the way you look at me and smile and make me wanna stay for a long, long while. Cause your love is sapphire blue, deep and honest, shining and true. It pulls me under and it sees me through. You're beautiful, endless sapphire blue. There's a fire in the color of peace in the hue, and all I ever wanna do is get lost inside your sapphire blue. You don't have to speak, you don't have to say a thing. I can hear the music that you feel and sing. You read my mind, you understand my soul. You take my broken pieces and you make me whole. You're the calm in the chaos, the quiet in the noise, the one and only, my first and final choice. And when I'm with you, I finally see the man I was always meant to be. I've seen the mountains, I've seen the morning sky, but there's a different wonder I can't deny. It's in the way you whisper my name and set my weary, lonely heart aflame. Cause your love is sapphire blue, deep and honest, shining and true. It pulls me under and it sees me through. You're beautiful, endless sapphire blue. There's a fire in the color of peace in the hue, and all I ever wanna do is get lost inside of your sapphire blue. Yeah, your sapphire blue, seeing me through, so deep, so true, sapphire blue. Boxes are screaming, crowded place, a frantic and a never-ending race of demands and questions, all in bold, 1,000 stories waiting to be told. But there is one I've saved it just for last, a shelter from the cold and bitter blast. It's from you, and I can see the subject line in that single unready mail is my sacred shrine. Is a promise of a moment soft and slow, a private, gentle and a secret glow. I'm saving it for when the work is done, my little private piece of the sun, a quiet knowledge that you're truly mine, that you're truly mine. I know it's probably nothing, just a high beneath a busy and a hurried sky. But in my mind, it's everything I need. A hopeful and a life-affirming creed. There is a one, I've saved it just for last, a shelter from the cold and bitter blast. It's from you, and I can see the subject line.
The highways humming a hypnotic tune under the lonely afternoon. The lines on the road are flashing by like the years of my life, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking of you in the town we left behind. A memory that's always on my mind. Every mile I put between us in that place, I can still see your smile, I can still see your face. The sun is setting in my weary eyes, painting the colors of our last goodbyes. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the pain, but every single thought just brings me back again. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. The radio's playing some forgotten song that we used to sing to all summer long. I almost changed the station, but I let it play and let the memory have its way. Remember driving with the windows down, the kings and queens of that sleepy little town. We had it all mapped out, a perfect grand design. Never thought your road would be different from mine. The darkness is falling in my weary eyes, under the blanket of these starry skies. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the ghost of the 1% that I miss the most. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. Oh, the road ahead is empty, dark and wide, but just my own reflection right here by my side. And I have to believe there's a reason for it all, a reason we rise, a reason we fall. Rearview mirror, fading out of sight. In my rearview mirror, alone with the night, getting smaller, smaller, still shining bright. Cursors blinking patiently, a slow and steady beat on a blank and empty canvas, a digital feed. I've typed I hope you're happy, and I've typed I miss you so. 100 different versions of the things you'll never know, because my finger always hovers and then it hits delete. The bittersweet and beautiful, the victory and defeat of saving your own feelings, of saving your own pride from the cold and lonely silence on the other distant side. And the screen's the only witness to this late and lonely plea, the truest, most authentic, and the most courageous me, who isn't scared of looking weak, who isn't scared to fall. The me I wish to God that you had ever known at all. Oh, but this is just another letter that will remain unsent, a testament to all the time and all the love I spent on a future that we sketched out, but we never got to paint a beautiful illusion and a self-imposed restraint. I'll close the laptop and I'll keep the words inside my head, with all the other million little lovely things I never said unsent. I wrote a real one yesterday with paper and a pen. I told you how the autumn leaves are turning gold again, and how it made me think of that first walk we ever took, the shy and hopeful, gentle, and the curious sweet look that you gave me in the park that day beneath the dying sun. A feeling that my real life had only just begun, and for a moment as I wrote it, I was right back there with you, in the beautiful, sad, honest, and the everlasting blue. And the paper was the witness to this late and lonely plea, the truest, most authentic, and the most courageous me, who isn't scared of looking weak, who isn't scared to fall. The me I wish to God that you had ever known at all. Oh, but this is just another letter that will remain unsent, a testament to all the time and all the love I spent on a future that we sketched out, but we never got to paint a beautiful illusion and a self-imposed restraint. I'll fold the paper and I'll keep the words inside my head, with all the other million little lovely things I never said unsent. Oh, maybe it's a kindness, maybe it's a selfish crime to keep these thoughts protected from the ravages of time, but they're the only part of you that's truly only mine. A beautiful, sad secret and a sacred, holy shrine unsent. All that it meant unsent. The time we spend is better this way. I'll
with my head down, lost in thought, and all the tiny battles I have fought. The city's gray, a backdrop for my mood, a lonely and a quiet solitude. And then my eyes just happened to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. A tiny flower in a crack in the pavement grows, a stubborn and a beautiful display of finding your own light in your own way. It didn't ask for permission or for space, it just found beauty in a broken place. A quiet lesson in the jungle show. It's surrounded by the concrete and the stone. It's had to do its growing all alone. It doesn't have the glory of the rose, but it's the strongest kind of light that heaven knows. My eyes just happened to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. I drop the needle gently on the groove, the kind of sound that makes my spirit move. Before the music even starts to play, it washes all the modern world away. The gentle hiss, the crackle and the pop, a sound I pray will never ever stop. It's the sound of something real and something warm. Oh, the comfort of the vinyl static stone, the perfect imperfection in my ear that drives away the silence and the fear. It's the blanket for the notes, a bed of sound, the truest kind of solace I have found, a shelter from the cold and from the north. Digital is clean and so precise, but it can feel as cold and hard as ice. It's missing all the history in the soul, the tiny little things that make us whole, that gentle hits that rushes by me in the blur, a constant, hurried and relentless stir. It crashes on the worst and wears them down. The king who briefly gets to wear the crown, but you just sit there solid and so deep, while all the hurried, anxious waters leak. You do not move, you do not even sway. I wanna learn the patience of a stone today, to be unmoved by the relentless tide, with a quiet
steady confidence inside, to let the chaos happen all around and be a silent and a solid ground, and watch the fleeting worries wash away. The wind will blow and all the trees will bend, like they're afraid their time is at an end. The seasons change from green to gold to white, with alternating darkness and the light. But you just sit there, solid and so deep, while all the hurried, anxious waters sleep. You do not move, you do not even sway. I wanna learn the patience of a stone today, to be unmoved by the relentless tide, with a quiet, steady confidence inside, to let the chaos happen all around and be a silent and a solid ground, and watch the fleeting worries wash away. Strength is not in fighting, but in peace. A slow and steady, gradual release of needing to control what comes and goes. The deepest wisdom that a spirit knows. Patience of a stone.